There was once a king who was sore in heart because no son had been born to him. He prayed to the gods to grant his desire, and they decreed as he prayed, so it should be.
And his wife brought forth a son. And the Hathor came to decide his destiny. They said that his death shall be by the crocodile, the serpent, or by the dog.
And because of what he heard, he caused a house to be built in the mountains, so that the child should not go abroad. One day, while he was on the roof, he saw a small creature following a man. He inquired to what it was, and he was told it was a dog.
And the child at once wished to possess a dog. So when the king was told of his desire, he might not deny him, lest his heart should be sad.
As time went on, and the child became a man, he grew restive, and being told of the decree of the Hathors, at once sent a message to his father. It said, "Come, why and wherefore I am kept a prisoner? Though I am fated to 3 evil fates, let me follow my desires. Let God fulfill his will."
And after this he was free and did as other men. He was given weapons, and his dog was allowed to follow him. And they took him to the east country.
He set his face to the north, his dog following, and his whim dictated his path. He lived on all the choicest of the game of the desert.
And then he came to the chief of Naharana. This chief had but one child, a daughter. For her he had been built a house with 70 windows, 70 cubits from the ground.
The chief took the youth to the house and treated him with the greatest honor and kindness. They asked him whence he had come. He said he has come from Egypt. He is a son of an officer of the land. His mother died and his father took another wife. This wife bore his father many children, who all grew to hate him. Therefore he fled as a fugitive.
Then one day he stumbled upon some youth who were climbing, and he asked what it was that they did there.
They told him that if they were able to climb the building, they might win the chief's daughter for wife.
He decided to make the climb with them, and he climbed the dizzy heights and reached her window. So glad was she that she kissed and embraced him.
Then a message was sent to the chief, saying that the Egyptian fugitive has won his daughter. The chief was not happy about this.
An attendant hurried to warn the young man, but the maiden held him fast and would not let him go. She swore that if he died, so would she. And the chief decreed that the fugitive should be slain, and sent a man to kill him. But his daughter said that if he dies, then she will kill herself.
And the chief had them brought before him. And when the fugitive was before him, he looked at him and said, "I accept you as my son."
Then the chief gave him his daughter in marriage. He gave him a house and slaves, and land and cattle, and all manners of good gifts.
One day the youth told his wife of his fate, and she asked him why not kill the dog.
At last, the youth and his wife traveled to the land of Egypt, where they came upon a town that had a river and a crocodile. Now in this town was a great and mighty man, and he bound the crocodile and would not suffer it to escape. When it was bound, the mighty man was at peace and walked abroad. When the sun rose, the man went back to his house, and this he did every day for 2 months.
And one night the prince fell asleep, and his wife had laid a glass of milk there for him. Out from a hole came a serpent. As it tried to bite the sleeping man, it noticed the milk and drank of it. His wife quickly arrived and dispatched the snake.
One day the prince followed his dog through the fields into a river, and out arose a mighty crocodile.